The most decorated Olympian in history has done it again, but this time, it has nothing to do with the pool. For decades, we watched Michael Phelps glide through the water with superhuman grace, collecting 28 Olympic medals and shattering records that seemed impossible. We saw the gold, the glory, and the world records. But what we didn't see was the crippling darkness that followed him home. At 41 years old, Phelps has finally confirmed what millions of fans suspected lurking beneath the surface. Behind the 23 gold medals, the 39 world records, and the unbreakable smile, there was a man fighting a battle so intense that he reached the brink of suicide. And I didn't want to live anymore, Phelps admitted. I only had 30 milligrams of sleeping pills that night, and luckily I didn't have more, because I would have taken them. This isn't just another celebrity confession. This is a revelation that exposes the brutal reality behind athletic greatness. The image of Michael Phelps standing on the podium, a golden medal draped around his neck, has been etched into the minds of sports fans for decades. He was invincible. He was unstoppable. He was everything an athlete could dream of becoming. But the reality was far more complicated. Phelps has revealed that after almost every Olympic Games, he would fall into a severe depression. The pinnacle of his career, the 2008 Beijing Olympics, where he won 8 gold medals in a single Games, was followed by a period of what he later called post-Olympic depression. He felt lost. He felt empty. He felt nothing. I didn't want to be in the sport anymore, he confessed. I didn't want to be alive. The pattern repeated itself after the 2012 London Olympics. Phelps, who had just won 6 more medals, decided to retire. But instead of peace, he found himself in a deep, dark hole. He locked himself in his room for days. He didn't want to see anyone. He didn't want to do anything. He just wanted it all to stop. But here is the part of the story that nobody expected. The man who had the world at his feet was secretly praying for it all to end. How does someone with everything feel like they have nothing? The answer is far more complex than you might think. The most shocking revelation came from a documentary by LeQuipe dedicated to his longtime coach Bob Bowman. Phelps revealed a night of absolute desperation. He had just 30 milligrams of sleeping pills in his possession, and he admitted that if he had more, he would have taken them. That was the biggest wake-up call, he said. The moment was a turning point. It was the moment Phelps realized that he couldn't fight this battle alone. He needed help. He needed to be honest with himself and with the world. He needed to accept that being the greatest swimmer in history didn't make him immune to the struggles of being human. His confession has been echoed by countless other athletes. Simone Biles, Naomi Osaka. The list goes on. Phelps has become a leading voice in the mental health space, using his platform to tell others, it's okay to not be okay. But the journey to recovery has been long and continues to this day. Before coming here, I had an appointment with my psychologist, Phelps admitted. I had one yesterday too. It is a process that never ends. I will never get rid of my depression and my anxiety. The question is how I manage them. But what about the money? What about the fame? What about the records? Didn't they make him happy? Phelps revealed a truth that explains everything. A truth that will change the way you see Olympic athletes forever. While Phelps is one of the wealthiest Olympians in history, he recently revealed that even his status is an anomaly. I think there's a very small percent of Olympians that actually can make a living off of it, Phelps said on the Richer Lives podcast. I don't think you're going into the Olympic space to be a millionaire. I think you're doing it just because you love the sport. He admitted that there were times he wanted to quit before his Olympic success. His mother had to remind him of the harsh financial realities of leaving the sport. If you want to quit, do you want to go work a 9-to-5 job? She asked him. I was like, good call. The financial pressure is a reality that most Olympic athletes face. They dedicate their lives to training, sacrificing time with family, financial stability, and often their physical health, with little guarantee of a financial payoff. Phelps was one of the lucky ones. But his luck came with a heavy price. So, how did Phelps manage to turn his financial future around? The answer lies in a deal he made with his mother, a deal that changed his perspective forever. When Phelps turned pro at 16, his mother helped him create a system that kept him focused on performance while teaching him the value of earning rewards. She told him, whenever you break a world record, you can go spend $20,000 or $25,000, but only if you break a world record. Phelps laughed about it later. We made the deal without realizing I was going to break a lot. and break them. The strategy helped him shift his mindset. I think through that process of my mom teaching me the incentive-based approach with the world record, I started thinking, okay, what else am I going to do with my money? Am I going to invest it? Equity deals. Today, Phelps structures his contracts differently. He takes equity in companies instead of just cash. He thinks long-term. He is invested in the success of his partners. He has applied the same discipline that made him a champion in the pool to his life outside of it. Michael Phelps' confession will be remembered as one of the most significant moments in sports history, not because it reveals a scandal or a secret rivalry, but because it reveals something far more important: our shared humanity. Phelps has used his platform to encourage others to seek help. He has become a powerful voice in the fight against the stigma surrounding mental health. His message is simple but profound. It's okay to not be okay. The award he received, the Muhammad Ali Legacy Award, recognizes not just his athletic achievements, but his lasting impact on lives far beyond sport. So, here we are. The truth has been revealed. The darkness has been exposed. But the light is there too. Michael Phelps is still fighting. He is still managing his depression and anxiety. And he is still winning, not in the pool, but in life. At 41, Michael Phelps finally revealed what we all suspected. Behind the gold medals, the world records, and the unbreakable smile, there was a man fighting a battle against depression so intense that he almost took his own life. His confession is a reminder that even the greatest among us can struggle, and his decision to share his story is a testament to his courage. Have you or someone you know struggled with mental health? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Michael Phelps' shocking confession, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to Soccer Uncovered. We bring you the best stories, the biggest revelations, and the deepest dives into the world of sports. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss a story. Because when the truth unfolds, we are the ones who uncover it.